Y'all best bet is be like, hey, bro, drop that with Jack, bro. I ain't laying down. Like, I'm gonna get back even if I get life. Trust me.
Kodak Black and Jack Boy's drama just hit a whole new level. This tension already brought serious trouble before, but now it's getting even more intense. Rumors are spreading fast. People are saying that Jack Boy might have sent people after his old friend. 2 men were caught in the shooting in Kodak's neighborhood, and today we're diving into why fans believe Jack Boy could be connected to what went down in October 2025. Deputies from the sheriff's office rolled up to the 1600 block of Northwest 10th Circle and Pompano Beach after reports of gunfire. They found 2 men badly injured and rushed them to the hospital, but sadly, one didn't make it. Before police could get any answers, by the time officers arrived, the person responsible had already disappeared, and no one stepped up to reveal who was behind it. Now, Florida's got plenty of wild areas, but Pompano Beach stands out. It's where Kodak Black built his name. That's why so many fans are linking Jack Boy to the situation. After news of the shooting broke, Jack Boy jumped on Instagram and shared a clip from a local report, writing, "Even though y'all don't like me, it's sad to see y'all boys keep getting hurt every other week."
I done told y'all I fucked with them. I done told y'all I did Memphis for. Hold me later, fuck, bro.
Go get y'all CDL license. I got trucks. I'ma put y'all on. Then, Jack Boy posted another IG story playing Kodak's track Before I Go, where Kodak raps, "Everybody gonna die before I go." Fans thought Jack Boy was sending a message, letting Kodak and his crew know he's not scared of anyone. Still, there's zero solid proof that Jack Boy had any real part in the Pompano Beach incident, and so it's speculation for now. Jack Boy once said he'd rather sit behind bars for life than ever make peace with Kodak. That's how deep this tension runs. Kodak didn't clap back directly at first, but later on, while he was streaming with a guy named Neon, he threw some serious shade toward Jack Boy and made it clear the beef wasn't cooling off anytime soon.
So go grab your CDL. That shit, hey, yeah, driving, boy, that boy be driving for 4 days. Boy, that boy never go to sleep, boy.
Fans were shocked when Kodak hinted at wanting Jack Boy gone for good. People online called it wild, especially since police already suspected that someone had tried to target Jack Boy before, possibly to get attention and approval from Kodak's name. Things were already getting messy way before that moment. Back in 2023, Jack Boy had a show out in Sanford, Florida. After wrapping up the performance, he and his crew jumped into a van to head out. But according to reports, there were 6 cars waiting around, apparently looking for him. Jack Boy's team was rolling in a Sprinter van, but those waiting in ambush ended up following and firing at the wrong one. At the same time, another group of women was driving their own Sprinter van, completely unrelated to anything happening that night. Tragically, that's the vehicle the attackers opened fire on, believing Jack Boy was inside. 6 innocent women were struck.
Kodak Black leaving the Broward County Jail Wednesday, throwing rocks at a local 10 photojournalist. You can hear the photojournalist say, "Call the cops." Call the cops. They were called after this outburst by Kodak where he threatened to punch me.
Kodak, and you threatened to beat me up too. You threatened to punch me.
And one of them, a young woman named Princess Tolliver, sadly lost her life, while 5 of her friends were also injured. They had nothing to do with the feud, just caught in the chaos while trying to get home. Authorities later arrested 13 individuals allegedly tied to a local crew from Seminole County known as OTF, also called On Top Forever. Kodak was never charged in connection with the tragedy, but police claim that OTF members had been watching the drama between Kodak and Jack Boy online and decided to involve themselves for attention and reputation. Rappers getting caught up outside shows happens a lot, but this time,
John be on the fucking mess. I tried it though.
someone really seemed to have it out for Jack Boy. Reports say people even tried to ambush him right near his home inside a gated community. Word spread that Jack Boy's brother was hit and airlifted to the hospital, though details never fully confirmed. After the incident, Jack Boy jumped on Instagram Live, mocking the people who came after him for missing their target. Things seemed to calm down for a bit after one of Jack Boy's supporters was caught in the middle of violence in 2024. But in January 2025, Jack Boy sparked things up again when he spotted one of Kodak's customized Jeeps and took a post with it. Fans thought it was his way of letting Kodak know he could still reach him if he wanted to. Kodak quickly responded online the next day, saying he wasn't worried at all.
So lit like a nigga touched my car. I ain't even touched this.
claiming Jack Boy didn't even touch the Jeep. Kodak brushed it off and kept moving. Just a few weeks later, he even made a visit to the White House, a major moment for any rapper coming from the streets. Kodak had already built the connection with people since back in 2019, he was sentenced to 4 years and received a pardon from the government in 2021. That move was huge for his image, but Jack Boy didn't see it as a win. He went online clowning Kodak, calling him out and saying he was acting off it. He's been calling Kodak a junkie for a while now, accusing him of blocking his music career.
You know me, bro. You know, I don't even like perks or pussy. I never been the type of to be pressed for pussy. But I remember a point in my life when I was chewing a lot of perks. I'm proud of myself. I've never been as happy in my life, bro. I don't know where this came from. What the fuck?
And losing control of himself. Kodak Black claimed that his drug charge was fake, but then shocked everyone when he admitted during a live session that he had experimented with meth before. He said, "I done told y'all, I done cocaine," but quickly added that he wasn't addicted or out of control. Still, fans couldn't help but notice his behavior getting more unpredictable, especially after he made headlines for throwing rocks at a reporter who tried to ask him questions on camera. Then, in May 2025, Kodak hit the mic again for an on-the-radar freestyle.
You see me in person, bro, you gonna hold your head down.
You never did no work.
Bro,
Have you ever stood out there and got in that car by yourself?
That's how I know you asked, because you got
Keep it
Voodoo
real,
in your corner.
And people couldn't stop talking about the lyrics. He rapped, "Still dropped albums and bodies, count 'em. Got a Phantom and a Lambo, 2 mansions in the Chevy. Tell them kids I ain't they stepdaddy. Young dude with a meth habit, still flashy." The line instantly went viral, not just because of the flex, but because he openly references past struggles right in the verse. By October 2025, Kodak was back on Instagram Live, clearing things up again. He told fans he wasn't wilding out on meth, but admitted he had tried it before.
I mean, I
He
don't
can't come in my hood and dap nobody up. Nobody.
You don't think?
For what? Nobody. For
I feel like if Kodak goes to Brooklyn tomorrow, he's good. He's
maybe
he's
Brooklyn,
gonna be
but
celebrated.
he can't come to Bed-Stuy and chill. I wouldn't even. None of my friends wouldn't approve of that.
The internet exploded, and that same live session took an even crazier turn when Jack Boy jumped in. Jack Boy doubled down on his claims, calling Kodak a crackhead and saying he had flown out to Haiti to meet with a woo lady, hinting that spiritual work was behind Kodak's downfall. Now, for context, woo ladies are women believed to practice voodoo rituals, and Jack Boy allegedly sought one out to get back at Kodak. It's wild because Kodak's own father is from Haiti, and Kodak has referenced spiritual things before, like in his track Voodoo with Future.
He tried to blackball me. Now you're smoking crack.
Where he raps, "I pray to the angels, but the devil is stronger. Wondering why I'm in hell still. Nobody's nice, nobody cares here." After Jack Boy claimed he was using voodoo against Kodak, Yak fired back with his own track called Woo Lady, where he rapped, "Ain't gotta go see no woo lady. What you think my granny for? My granny played with voodoo. I feel like Fool made 100 off a glitch." Jack Boy fired more shots at Kodak, this time over music. He called him out after Kodak dropped a collab with 6ix9ine. Fans were stunned since Kodak had always spoken out against working with so-called snitches. So when he showed up in the studio with 6ix9ine, the internet went crazy. Kodak caught a ton of backlash for it, but industry insider Wack Hunted
Celebrating that a crackhead went to the White House. Fuck you.
jumped in claiming that Kodak only agreed to the collab because he was offered $1 million and a Rolls Royce for the feature. Jack Boy wasn't buying that excuse. He dropped a verse aimed straight at Kodak, saying, "Quick acting tough, you the weakest one. I know the real you, just to show. Even with $1 million, that money can't make you real. You did a track with a rat for $1 million. No real street dude respects you. You surround yourself with soft people. That's why none of them ever check you." Fans couldn't believe how direct he was being. It was straight up lyrical warfare.
But Jack Boy wasn't the only one mad at Kodak for linking up with 6ix9ine. Billy Yotto, a man allegedly connected to 6ix9ine's old crew, also had a problem with it.
Little does everybody know, when I got off stream with Kodak, he was regular. I don't know where the deodorant launch person went, but he was normal. I went to the studio, everything, till like 7 a.m. Normal, regular.
He went on No Jumper after the collab dropped and claimed Kodak was banned from Brooklyn for disrespecting the code. Things got even messier when he said, "Stop acting like you up. Go check that score. Made $1 million, but I'll still crash shorty. Don't got no sense." And if that wasn't enough drama, Jack Boy hopped on another live session where he accused Kodak of cooperating with police during his 2018 case. He even claimed that when Kodak was locked up, he was smoking weed in the cell block and allegedly talking too much to officers. Jack Boy claimed that Kodak snitched on him and ended up getting moved into protective custody while behind bars, supposedly for his own safety. After that, Jack Boy didn't hold back, saying Kodak's music had gone downhill and joking that he should get his CDL and start driving trucks instead of rapping. But the truth is, both of their careers took a hit once the beef started. Back in his prime, Jack Boy was racking up millions of views on nearly every song he dropped. Now, most of his new releases struggle to hit 500,000 plays. Still, Jack Boy made a smart move trying to secure his money outside of rap. He opened up a restaurant to keep the income steady. Unfortunately, things went bad fast. Jack Boy co-owned a spot called Pierre Pierre with his friend Cliché Hill out in Oakland. It was supposed to be a solid business move, something that would set him up long term, but trouble followed. Reports said the restaurant was more than a year behind in rent and struggling to stay open. Then on May 2nd, 2025, chaos hit. Someone pulled up and opened fire at the restaurant, hitting 2 people inside. Thankfully, both survived, but it was a scary situation that forced the place to shut down temporarily. Nobody knows who was responsible, but the streets started talking, spreading rumors that the shooting might have been tied to Jack Boy and Kodak's ongoing tension. Afterward, Cliché Hill set up a GoFundMe to raise money for repairs and to keep the business alive. But before they could even relocate, someone reportedly showed up again and smashed the restaurant's windows with bricks. Not long after, the landlord kicked them out completely. And now, Jack Boy and Hill are reportedly being sued by a restaurant company accused of owing more than $10,000 in back rent and damages. Jack Boy didn't hold back. He said Kodak's money was drying up too, but Kodak clearly wanted to prove a point, because right after that, he dropped $800,000 on a brand new diamond piece. Talk about making a statement. Jack Boy also went online saying Kodak didn't have any real street ties anymore, but that claim got messy fast. During an argument on Instagram Live, a random guy accused Kodak of never putting in any real work in the streets. The next day, a video surfaced showing that same guy getting jumped on camera. There's no proof that Kodak had anything to do with it though. Some people say the guys in the video just handled it because he was talking reckless in their neighborhood, not because Kodak sent anyone after him. This feud with Jack Boy has caused nothing but drama for Kodak. But lately, it seems like he's trying to turn things around. He dropped a track called How to Let Go, where he opens up about wanting to move differently and leave the street life behind. In the song, he raps, trying to find a way, doing something different, leave the street life behind without me dissing it. All this killing seemed like it ain't no ending. My little homie had big dreams, now he a memory. It was one of Kodak's most honest and emotional songs in a while, showing he might be trying to evolve past all the chaos. But Jack Boy, he's still on another kind of timing. He keeps saying Kodak is the one who started the whole conflict in the first place, and now he's too deep in it to ever let it go. At this point, it looks like Jack Boy is trying to keep his name hot by going at Kodak, because causing chaos with Yak seems to be the only way he's staying in the headlines right now. Kodak, on the other hand, hasn't been responding to Jack Boy much lately, but he has been throwing shade towards NBA YoungBoy. Now, this whole situation between Jack Boy and Kodak reportedly started because Kodak thought Jack was the one who sparked problems with YoungBoy while he was locked up. But in reality, Kodak was the first to take shots. When YoungBoy dropped a new album in 2025, Kodak hopped on IG and called it trash, which instantly lit up the internet. Not long after that, when YoungBoy had a show in Miami, Kodak made a huge scene, flying in on a helicopter and throwing a yacht party right outside the venue. People couldn't believe it. Then rumors spread that YoungBoy had gotten involved with one of Kodak's exes, a woman named Mellow Rex. Kodak later threw in a new track rapping, "There go that man again," giving people heat. YoungBoy didn't even bother to respond, and it doesn't seem like that situation will ever explode into anything serious. But Kodak's tension with Jack Boy, that's a whole different kind of energy. Things between them have already led to serious real-life consequences, and Jack Boy has been acting like he's ready for whatever comes next. Right now, no one knows how this feud will end, but one thing's for sure, it's far from over. Kodak might be focused on music and money, but Jack Boy is still talking heavy, and that means the drama could spark again any day now. If you've been keeping up with all this madness, drop a like if you think Kodak should stay focused on his career, and comment if you think Jackboy should let it go. Don't forget to subscribe for more wild stories just like this one, because this saga is only getting deeper.